Hey guys, I'm Sara.
Alyssa.
Wanita.
And we'll be watching Volume 4, Chapter 4, called Family of RWBY.
Woo!
Yay!
You weren't here last week.
No, I wasn't. I was working. Sorry, guys.
But we finally got to see Blake and Yang.
Yay.
And based on the little tiny snap I saw, we're going to see more Yang, which I'm excited about.
It's a little
We
scary.
only got to see little bits of her, so I'm excited.
I like Sun. Just gotta say, last episode, so good. It was.
Yeah, there was really good action last episode.
It was.
So tall.
Especially with the Gyarados. I can't. That's what it is in my head, a Gyarados.
Really? I thought of dragons.
Well, it flew, but before
But
that...
I was thinking of the snake like Japanese snake like dragons.
You
little
mean
different.
Chinese?
No. I was thinking of like Spirited Away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or Avatar.
Yes.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Avatar or Spirited Away.
But before I knew it
whichever
could
one
fly,
you
I was
know.
like, it looks like Gyarados, remember?
Yes. Well, it looked like Gyarados peeping out of the... Oh, or like the Loch Ness Monster.
See, the only way I would see that is Gyarados if it was blue.
But Grims are always black and white and red.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked like a dragon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Dragon. I'm gonna do that little tongue thing.
But it wasn't the same as the dragon that we saw in the last episode of the third.
No, that was a
Volume.
straight up like fairy book dragon. This was like an Asian dragon.
Which is a little odd that they have different types of dragons.
This is a fantasy world,
I
Sarah.
know, but
Extend
it's
your
cool.
imagination.
It's cool. It's cool.
Imagine.
All right, we should probably watch now.
All right, let's get into it. Ooh, we're back to the farmer boy, girl, person.
Looks like Clark Kent.
No,
Remind me of the farmer. That's all.
you were horribly off.
You said this last time too.
You did.
Clark Kent. Is he scared of his own reflection?
Because he's changing into something. Nobody knows.
Changing into a
Shut
woman.
up!
Sorry.
Wait, is it a wig?
Kill his eyes.
They're really pretty.
Hello, I'm Professor Potter.
What? Effing... Well, we all knew that guy
No
wasn't
way.
dead.
No way.
Where he at though?
Wait. Maybe that's Ozpin? And like, that's like a past memory or something? If he has like multiple... Okay, we'll get into this later. She's obviously having a nightmare.
Or is she? Kidding.
She's not.
Kidding.
That's the geeking
Kidding.
cafeteria.
Kidding.
I'll show them. Yep, that's the geeking cafeteria.
So who do you think is gonna kill him at the
His
end
neighbor.
of the series? Yang or Blake?
Both. They're gonna tag team each of them.
Maybe
And
they-
I'm gonna be here for it.
Guys. Sorry.
Aw. Poor Yang, she doesn't deserve this.
It sounds like the professor.
It is.
It is.
Wearing a skirt.
Professor Port, Professor Ooblack.
So I just
Doctor.
Dr. Ooblack, you're right.
Then we told him it was a kilt. He'd never worn a uniform before, so he didn't know. That's terrible. What is wrong with you? Hey, the girls all said he had nice legs. I think that jerk a favor. That's not even the best part. See, then when he... Like what you see.
Is he drunk?
I think they're all a little tipsy, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Except Ooblack, he looks like he has coffee.
Maybe they're just having a fun time.
How long?
It's okay.
Please, join us.
So tall.
Aw,
Yes.
I'm glad they're not dead.
It's good.
So, there we were,
Oh,
standing in the
he
auditorium.
has- look at his tattoo on his
looking at
arm.
Qrow wearing a skirt. Then Oz tells everyone it's time to work on our landing strategy.
So Qrow wore a
The
skirt.
problems we have always faced. You still got a long way to go before you're ready for
Ooh.
the real world.
Oh my gosh, does every father figure just have the same 3 condescending faces?
Yeah, but we only use them when we mean it.
Is that so?
Ooh!
As a matter of fact, it is so. If you honestly think that you're ready to go out there on your own, well, I guess you lost some brain cells along with that arm.
Ooh.
They got a certain kind of relationship, don't they?
Ooh.
You jerk!
Wow. Guess where we know where she kind of gets her temper from as well.
Yeah, definitely personality-wise, same.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, why haven't you tried on the arm yet?
Ooh, good.
Yes. A piece of atlas technology being given out like that is rare indeed. Not to mention the effort it took to deliver it here. It seems a great many people want to see you return to normal.
I think she
That's good.
should learn without the arm first.
Why, even I find myself wrestling with that emotion from time to time.
His eyes are just always like.
He's afraid of mice.
They bring only disease and fat!
So do pigeons.
Don't even get me started on their tails.
He's afraid of mice.
Natural. I'm sure he knows it.
It's nice to see a different side of the professors.
I always thought they were kind of quirky and funny.
Yeah, but like this is seeing them outside of school mode where they're trying to also teach them, even though they are still trying to teach Yang a bit and mentor her.
He's pretty young for a
I
professor,
hesitate
right?
to ask, but
I don't know, maybe he just seems that way. It seems like he went to school with Tai Yang and Qrow and the rest of
Have you thought about going after him?
them.
I'm bring her home.
Ruby.
I've got to look after some things.
Yeah, he's gotta focus on Yang. Ruby's fine.
Qrow's tailing her anyway.
Well, guys, if we
True.
keep the pace, we can hit the next town before sunset.
Assuming it's still there.
Hey,
Of
Ranger.
course it'll be there. This one's supposed to be pretty big. Zana.
Egon Mine. It's a well-protected
That's
village.
me trying to pronounce things.
Which means no camping in the rain. See, everything's gonna be fine.
You
I wish I had gloves like Yen's.
Things could be a lot worse.
They're also very pink.
As did I.
I guess my luck is like turning around. To Santa!
Vegan bye.
Grim. Oh, Qrow.
Yay!
Oh. Okay. Kill the bird. Kill the bird.
It might be someone.
Knowing that he can turn into a bird, it probably is someone. It looks like Uncle Qrow's been dealing with a lot behind their backs. I'm assuming.
Which probably means they're not fully aware of what they're going through. If he has
Yeah.
to kill him.
I mean, they obviously can take care of things, but he's also making things easier for them.
Where do they get their money from?
I feel like people in the town give them favors because they are protecting it.
Right.
So they're like, you can stay.
I'm the woman upstairs.
Ooh,
Red
pretty.
eyes. Said you wouldn't mind bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf liquor.
Thanks.
That's supposed to be his sister.
I went ahead and gave you top. Lucky you.
Ooh.
I like her hair.
You just like anything Asian.
It's true.
Yeah.
He has a tattered cape too.
So, a woman upstairs. It sounds like Yang. It's mom.
It's not
Yang's
Yang.
mom. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. Yang's
It's
mom.
a Raven. It is.
Oh.
You're like, we'll see her in 10 seasons. Nah, she's here.
No, I'm saying Osmond.
God, her and Yang do have like the same face though.
Raven.
Sibling rivalries.
He looks so much younger than her.
Does she have it?
I don't know. I think they look around the same age.
Did you know lost her arm.
Does she care?
That's not.
Rhetorical question. I know you know.
Ozpin would fail, and he has.
Not
Now,
die.
you tell me,
It's true.
does Salem have it?
Ooh, what is it?
I thought you weren't interested in all of that.
I just want to know what we are up against.
So is she on the good side?
And which we are you referring to?
She's way too ambiguous. She's morally gray. She has fabulous
You
hair
should
though.
come back, Raven. The only way we beat her is by working together. All of us.
You're the one who left. The tribe raised us, and you turned your back on them.
Ooh.
Tribe.
They were killers and thieves.
They were your family.
You have a very skewed perception of that word.
This is interesting.
I lead our people now. And as leader, I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival.
The question is, who are the
I
people?
saw the people of Shion saw
Oh.
too.
The weak die, the strong live. Those are the
Darwinism.
That's not the best philosophy.
Well, you've
rules.
served.
Why would I do that?
Because without her, we're all going to die.
That's some motivation.
And which we are you referring to?
So,
There's a lot of conflicting interests going on here.
Qrow thinks that she betrayed and she thinks that he betrayed. So, what the heck is
They
going
also
on?
mentioned the relic that Salem asked about. They don't know where it is, and Salem doesn't know what it is right now. Also, that was freaking cool, the portal.
She's too annoying to appreciate her powers.
She put it on! That's really cool, though.
Okay. Let's get started.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the end.
Oh, his name's Oscar. Oscar, Ozpin, something's up here. Cause also,
Raven and Qrow.
that's really
Why
cool.
would their parents do that to them? Raven and Qrow.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk about it.
So, that was very low key episode.
Well, we learned stuff.
I don't think it was moving the plot forward, just not in an action way, in a
Yeah, because they
Character
learned
way.
stuff.
yeah.
You just had to make it sound better.
That's what I
I don't like Raven's her name. I don't like Raven at all. Annoying, trying to act mysterious. Well, she is mysterious, but in a really annoying way.
Well, I guess I understand why she acts like that
Yeah.
towards him, because she feels like he betrayed their family.
Yeah, but like, what about her daughter? Like, it's
Okay.
so two-faced.
She has different motivations than he has. They've obviously have two different paths that they've decided to take. They both went to Beacon, but while Qrow decided to kind of stay with that, it seems like Raven decided to go back to where they grew up and where they came from and to
be
honor
the
that
leader of
way.
their tribe.
Which
So-
is fine. That was just her decision.
So is the do you guys think like the tribe is like with the Grimm, like in Grimland almost?
I think maybe they're just people that live outside of maybe main cities. Because they said they're like a tribe, so they're probably maybe
Because they're not
more
a village, like you
yeah.
know?
Maybe they're more like nomadic. Maybe they move outside the cities. That's what I'm thinking. Or we heard about if you've watched World of Remnant, then when they were talking about minstrel, how there's a lot of underbelly in minstrel, and how there's a lot of underhanded things going on there, and maybe they have something to do with that.
Right.
We'll just know more once if
Yeah.
we see her more.
But it doesn't seem like she.
But there's
Is
probably a reason why, because she was in Yang's life in the beginning and then she left. So there's probably a reason why
Yeah.
she left.
I
I just
won-
don't know.
I wonder why she didn't take Yang with her. If family's so important.
Maybe she wanted her to go to Beacon and become a huntress or something.
Where she knew
So
that
far,
it
she
was,
kind of seems like she's on the good side, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel like she feels like an anti-hero, where she
Yeah.
doesn't mind killing a few people along the way till she gets to the good.
But it's so sad because I usually like anti-heroes, but I don't
Okay.
like her.
What
You
I
don't
I
know
think
much about her.
I think you don't like her because you don't like that she left Yang.
Yeah, I really
That's
don't.
why you don't like her.
Yeah, that's
okay.
really-
That's the root of the issue here. What I was gonna say though is that I don't think she's on the side of like evil and chaos in the side. I think she's out for like what's gonna benefit her group,
Which is them
which is
dying.
exactly. So it seems like she wants to stop like Salem's forces of evil from basically taking over everything and overturning everything, but she doesn't exactly want to work in with like Ozpin and Ironwood and
That's,
like
you know,
the like noble
It's
cause type
understandable.
way.
that's kind of and that's kind of funny because that's exactly like Weiss's dad. He doesn't want to work with anybody either. He just wants to do what's good for him and his
Yeah,
family.
but I feel like,
This is on a different spectrum.
yeah, he's like money and business and rich old society.
well, just priorities, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Like
I don't respect his.
But also, when you think about it, they have to go through all this stuff. They have like a council and shit. Like, who wants to be a part of that? That's like S.H.I.E.L.D. He's like, I realize that the council has made a dumbass decision. That's probably what it feels like when you like put something out there to be done, and you're like, oh.
Mhm.
Remember, like, because I was rewatching like Volume 1, and they're like, oh, Osmond, we have to talk about your leadership skills.
But
And-
Ozpin bothers me too. Like I can't find a group that I'm like wholeheartedly let's go. You know.
RWBY.
Except for except for like the young ones, but they're not exactly a society, you know.
I don't think they also know the full extent of everything that is going on.
Definitely.
Because
No.
they definitely do not know all the politics that are happening. They don't know all, because all the
Yeah.
older people definitely know a lot more of what's going on. The professors know, the parents know. They're just kind of like, we're gonna do what we can do, and that's what Ranger's doing. Is they're like, we're gonna go out
Yeah,
and just
'cause,
fight stuff because that's what we feel like
no
we
one
can do
knew
at
about
this
all that
point.
shit with Pyrrha.
Oh my God, Pierre.
All the older people
Yeah, that
knew.
just kind of like came out of nowhere with the whole spring
Ball maiden.
Yeah.
No one knew any of that shit, and then they're like, "Oh, Pyrrha, this is what we want you to do." And she's
You're the
like,
chosen one.
And we're like, she's like, I
You're
don't
the
want to be
dead
the
one.
chosen one.
But I also want to point out that Qrow said that they described them as like
murderers. And thieves or
murderers and
something.
thieves.
Definitely underbelly.
They probably
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
But like what I mean, because we know Crow's a really good guy and like he's all for like
But an
people that we
alcoholic
like.
at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Even though he has his huge flaws,
but
he's
like,
still fighting for the greater
But
good.
he considers his and Raven's tribe bad. I think that's a really good. I think that's a good like, I guess meter.
You
to
think
say,
it's a
like,
strong
whether-
indicator?
Yeah, of
Oh,
like what
yeah.
kind of like
Mm-hmm.
whether we like this tribe or not.
Well, I think he said they went through this town. I think they were there trying to do something, but it caused murders.
Oh,
Maybe that's why the guy was dead, because they raided the village. If you remember,
that could be. Yeah,
I feel like they said we didn't know the
It
room
could
was
be
set in
something
so
that we
quick.
missed when you guys were talking.
Okay. No. I did think of that in the moment when she was mentioning that. It seemed like her tribe went through that town and pillaged it, kind of like Vikings or something like that, where they went through and took what they wanted, and then they left. But the Grimm came on too fast and ended up completely like obliterating the village. That's what I think that
My
was.
thing is though, since we know like you're comparing them to Vikings, would you necessarily say like, oh, they're bad when you know
Yeah.
like the Vikings did that? But do you consider them bad in history?
Vikings.
Pillaging things is not exactly great, but that's just how things went back in the day. They took what they needed, and that's how their societies were built.
But there was also societies around that didn't do that.
Yes. I can't say either way
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
talking-
But they
That
were.
one
But they
over there.
weren't. But they were. I know. But they weren't good because I'm all about history. Because they weren't good either, though. Even though they were societies, didn't mean that they were good either.
But which society is essentially just all good?
Look, this is getting
Greeks.
into semantics.
You the fucking lie! We took the same history class. She said the Greeks, Alyssa. We took that same class. She gonna say the Greeks.
The greatest
Well, it
society.
depends.
Have you seen Rome, though? They didn't build up everything Greece did, but they did it better, bigger, and
But
farther.
the Romans were assholes. Like
The Greeks were assholes, too!
they weren't.
Every society is an asshole to somebody else, okay?
That's true.
Okay, let's move on and let's talk about Yang. Our lovely, lovely Yang Xiaolong, our sunny little dragon.
She's gonna be
It's a
fine.
cute nickname.
Yeah, I really like her relationship with her dad.
I was a little put off for a second. I was really like at first like when he said that I was like, that was a little off color. Like I
but
just
it
couldn't.
makes sense. He's
When
like
he
the
said
type
the
of
thing
person
about
that
her
would be
arm.
able to say
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, since they have a close relationship.
They have that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Probably where she gets like her humor from with the puns.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
Like we can joke about with you with certain things, but
Yeah.
other people, if they said that, you would punch them out.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
So like think about that. They obviously have a very close relationship. They have very similar personalities.
I mean, the professors were like, "Oh shit."
Cause compare it to remember when in volume 2 where is it volume 2? Yeah. When Blake was all down and out and she was like, I can't fix anything and she was all mad and angry
Right.
Yang went to
Right.
her like very strongly about
Right.
it.
Yes, in the classroom.
That's exactly how our father came to her. Like, if you want to mob and mope around, you can do that, or you can.
Or we
you
can
could
get up
be
and do
Yang.
it. Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, it's kind of the same thing if you think about it. Because when she went to Blake, she's like, "There's nothing you can do about it."
Mhm.
So
You better do what you can't do anything about that, but here's what you can do. So you do it, you pick yourself up, and you move on. I also really like the scene with the professors in their house. That was just fun to see.
I don't know. I found that kind of boring. Maybe that's just
because
me.
we don't really know the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like Qrow wore a skirt because he never wore a uniform. That also gives background to their story, though. They were saying he never wore a uniform before, so he didn't know that like the guys wore pants. So that also gives credence to like their background a little bit, thinking back on it and what else we learned in this episode.
Oh, and we also have to say how Qrow's been covering Ruby's ass, like almost
Team
her
Ranger's
whole
ass.
Yeah, almost her whole travel. Like,
I don't think he's completely like doing anything greater, but I think he's definitely making things easier for them and taking out little things along the way to make their
But
journey
he's
more
still
peaceful.
keeping track of them everywhere.
Yes, which is good because everyone needs an adult at this point to keep track of them.
right? They're
For
still.
something.
They're
She
still
ran off,
kids.
and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, go after her." And he's like, "Tight." And he's like, "No, I have to take care of Yang."
Also, he probably knows Qrow is following her.
He probably was like, "Qrow, follow her."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm already on it."
Crow's obviously following her
Where
and
you
keeping
been?
tabs, but he's also looking into things for the council. He's trying to find the Spring Maiden and the relic, whatever the relic is. What is it? What is the relic?
It is not the relic. Ruby.
Remember that episode?
I don't think it's Ruby.
You don't think Ruby's the relic?
No.
No.
You don't think it's a person?
It might be a person, but at
They
this
keep
point,
talking about
it's
people
not
as
Ruby.
objects.
I don't
all the
think
time.
it's Ruby.
But it's not
Ruby already
Ruby,
had
though.
her little.
Because they were saying, does Salem have the relic? And Salem last episode was like asking about the relic. So obviously both of these sides are going to come looking for
Oh, I
whatever
didn't- I
this
didn't
relic
catch that.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, so neither.
I don't think, if it's a person, it's definitely not Ruby or like any of our main characters that we know so far. That we've seen so far. It's not any of them.
But you never know. You know what I mean?
If it's Ruby, then
Maybe it's
that's
Sun.
that's too much choice.
Maybe it's Neptune.
leave
Damn it.
Sun, whatever with Neptune. But leave Sun alone.
But like relic sounds like someone that's old. If it was a person, it sounds like it would be someone older. Maybe it's the farm boy Oscar
Maybe
is
it's
the
Oscar.
relic. But like something's fishy up with there. And because his name's Oscar and he was hearing something about Ozpin.
But what was that? Like, was that
And he also
Ozpin in
has-
his brain or something?
He also his eyes have green in them. Like that mint green that's Ozpin's color.
I wouldn't know.
know.
Yeah.
I think it definitely has something to. I think that boy obviously has something to do with Ozpin though, and has something to do possibly with the relic maybe.
Maybe he was in the mirror.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because the boy seemed to see something weird in the mirror.
And then he
But-
was like,
but
"Hello,
it was
Professor
just
Ozpin."
him.
And he like jumped.
Yeah.
He was also oh. You know what I
What's-
thought of though?
Wait, what's Ozpin's power?
Okay, I wasn't thinking of that though, but I was thinking about Ozpin and the Wizard of Oz. And you know how the Wizard of Oz
Is a giant head.
hid behind that thing for a long time. So maybe it's something to do with that. We'll see.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, like, it could be.
I'm throwing shit out here.
That's
Come on.
fine, that's fine. But we're allowed to reject it.
And I'm allowed to slam dunk you on Raven and your biased opinion.
You are stupid. I'm hungry.
She's like, I don't know why I like Raven, but I don't like her. And I was like, bitch, we know why you don't like her.
Well, okay, one last thing so that I can eat.
Okay.
Go to class. Oscar, well, we talked about Oscar.
Now we know his name's Oscar, though.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think that's the only thing we were missing.
Yeah,
I think everybody else.
I like this
And
episode.
I guess it just showed that the professors were alive. Like if you like those characters, it's like
You just see
oh
what
they
happens.
survived.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're fun side characters, and it's nice to like know that everyone's moving on, and that it's not just staying still, and that things are continuing to move, and that people are looking towards a better future. Even though we're obviously going to have some hurdles, and it might get dark again. We don't know.
Oh, it's already dark. Like I can't. Like the music is just indicating all this horribleness coming. It really is.
What do
like
you
it's
expect?
like
They're
Yeah.
welcome.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving!
Also, we're almost at 500 subscribers. So we thought we'd do something special for that. Let us know maybe what you guys would like to see. Maybe if you would like to see us react to something specifically. If you would like to see us do different types of videos like vlogs or challenge videos or something like that. Let us know. We were also thinking of a couple new series maybe to do. So we'll let you guys know about that in the future.
We should watch.
Yes, if you'd like to see us watch something, or if you'd like to see us do discussion videos.
Please don't no zombies. Like
We
you
already
can
watched that.
I
so
know,
chill.
but like anything.
You don't
like,
watch zombies.
I just don't do zombies.
Well, if it's something we watched already, we'll let you know that we watched that.
Maybe you'd like to see us do a discussion about things that we've already watched.
Or rewatch
possibly.
it. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, comment,
Happy Turkey Day.
Yes.
and we'll see you when we come back.